Okay, let's take a close look at this 1973 Porsche 911. This is the passenger side. Again, the body's really straight and little to no rust on the car. So this is our 1973 and a half Porsche 911T. You know it's a 73 and a half because of those rubber bumpers, of course. What's so nice about the car is, and it is a project, the body's so straight and it has very little rust. Underneath is very solid, and it's had the same owner since the 80s. They tucked it in a barn kind of shed for the last 30 years or 20 years. The tags say 2004, and they've owned it since the 80s. It was her husband's car. Her husband passed away, and that's when she didn't drive it anymore. But we got it back. It didn't take very much work to get it back running and driving. You still need to go through everything, but it does run, drive, shift through all the gears, and it does what it has to do now. Okay, let's take a close look at this passenger side interior. Of course, I have this on because of some sun damage to the dash. Carpets are exceptional. Door jambs are nice. No sign of accidents or rust. You see the original spot welds right there. Cars are really solid. This is the driver's side, of course. You don't really find any rust here. You see your original spot welds. If you look in here, no sign of accidents. Nice door gems. That's the paint label. No sign of accidents here. You do have the sticker still intact. It says 73, and that's the VIN. This is all surface rust. There's no real rust here and no sign of accidents. It's real nice and clean here. Your tag's in place right there. The tool basket, the jack. Now we have everything taken off in terms of cloth, and we're gonna see how solid and nice this is, because you don't typically see them like this, just untouched, never been hit, never been rusted out. The original spot welds in all the areas that you want. Let's take out the spare tire, show you guys underneath, and show you guys everything that comes along with it. Okay, now let's look in here. Just a very, very solid car. I mean, this is what you want to see. Spot welds like this. Your tag's in place right over there. No accidents here. Underneath the battery, there's no rust. It's amazing. This is all dirt. Detailers didn't clean it very well. That's surface rust. And this is the wrong battery. It's too big for it, but it's supposed to be tucked in right over there. All your spot welds are in order. They all look great. They're all visible. There's no sign of accidents. There's definitely no sign of rust. Just looks amazing. Really does. We see a lot of Porsches. This is how you want to see them. Very clean metal. I mean, you really can't go wrong with this metal. Someone really should just restore this car, because you won't have to do very much. You can buy rusty 911s and try to fix them up, but they're never going to look this good. The best thing to do is to buy it like this, restore it like this, so you're always going to have a nice car. Okay, time to fire it up. So, believe it or not, that's not an oil light, by the way. That's just the e-brake. You put it down, and that turns off. Put it up, it turns on. Anyways, the motor fires right up. It sounds really good. After we got it out of storage, it did not take very much work. It really fired right up after we got it going. Sounds great. No excessive smoking out the back. And the motor looks really good. I don't know when they rebuilt it, but it looks like, I mean, these carburetors look really, really nice. The cadmium gold looks really good all throughout. I mean, I don't know the history of this motor, because it just sat, and the lady, her husband owned it for a long time, and he passed away, so she didn't know. But I mean, it sounds really well, and it runs really strong, and it looks really good. I mean, it really does. The surrounding areas are nice. No sign of accidents here. And again, this motor almost looks like it's been rebuilt, honestly. We don't know exactly what was done to it, but it just looks so good. And I can assume it has a good amount of power. Obviously, you need to service it. It's burning some kind of oil. You can kind of smell it when it's warmed up. So there's stuff going on with it. To what extent, I'm not sure. AC car, the AC belt is on. Not that I think it works, probably hasn't been charged in years. The car sat for a long time. But motor's beautiful. Engine numbers right there, we'll have photos of that. I don't know if it's numbers matching. We don't have a Cardex. But you can take those numbers, see if it's period correct. And then you could do whatever you want with that. It's up to you. Okay, so the floors are extremely solid. There's actually no rust here at all. Real nice floors, all original. They've never been undercoated. She got a little bit right there. Okay, the floors are beautiful. Real solid and original. There's never been anything, no metal work done to it in the past. And it's, gosh, practically rust-free almost. Watch the video and see for yourself. Never been undercoated, so you can see everything. Nothing's hidden. No previous accidents. These aren't full of Bondo like you typically see them. Really straight.